everybody, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead, folks. So look, I just wanted to let you guys know what the vet said about Atlas, and don't fuss at me. Yes, I know that I put french fries by him. I also bought him chicken nuggets. Yes, I did. He's 10. He had a really rough day, folks. He got his nails clipped, which he does not particularly like. And he had a finger inserted in his little bum. And my baby's not happy. So his mama bought him treats, which he won't eat the french fries anyway, which tells you they're probably poisonous. But my name is Samantha. I just want to tell you guys what's going on with my small dog back there. He is 10 in July. What's going on is Atlas's heart rate is too fast. He's in tachycardia. It looks like he's backflowing. The blood is wanting to backflow instead of forward flow. His lungs look good. There's no fluid in the lungs, but there is congestion, which the doctor said the coughing is most likely due to the fact that he's got a bronchitis, okay, and allergies. He said, and this really rang, my eyebrows went up, that a lot of dogs in Louisiana right now, this year and last year, have struggled with atmospheric bronchitis, basically. Something's in the air. He said they're fine when they're inside and they struggle to breathe when they're outside. We all know that the sub-Saharan dust has been flowing across the Atlantic quite a bit lately, and there have been warnings for air quality for humans. You can imagine how your dogs feel. Okay, second thing, his heart is a little bit like not enlarged, and he said, yeah, he tested barely positive for heartworms. You can watch, I've got some videos on training your LGD, like your livestock guardian dog. And in it, I talk to you about how I treat my boys for heartworms myself with the same thing that my father used. So that's how I've kept him from basically having a heart full of heartworms all of his life with never taking the first heartworm pill. What I am going to tell you guys is I am concerned for the speeding up of the heart. And the doctor was too. He's like, we're going to treat the bronchitis very gently. We don't know what's going on with his heart. We do not want to force him into a full-blown heart attack, right? It's like the heart maybe be shaped a little different from what he could see on the x-ray. He did suggest that if I want the heart really checked out, then I need to go to like LSU cardiologist. And folks, this was over $650. It was like $669. I cannot imagine what a cardiologist for a dog would cost. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for praying. Thank you for caring. It just shows how nice the people on this channel is, this platform, how much we all mesh together, because we really read each other's comments. And, you know, when somebody says, you know, my dog died, everybody tells, you know, we support each other. It's so important in this day and age when you feel like everybody's just so freaking hateful. Just in case you guys didn't hear, there was a police officer hit. Supposedly today is like Tupac's birthday or something. And a black guy off of Jor Road in Baton Rouge ran over a police officer and said he laid one out in the street, happy birthday Tupac. Like you can't make it up, the ignorance of people. Okay, this is how dangerous the world we live in. We have a Zoom in 1 hour and 22 minutes, and I haven't even made it home yet because I've been running everywhere. I did want to update you guys. I haven't even had a chance to talk to you about this. Remember how I was warning you about your will and your last testament? So when my father-in-law died in April, we had to help pay for the cremation. My father-in-law had a life insurance policy. He would always brag that it would not cost his kids anything when he died. You know, I'm going to make sure I have enough money to bury myself, you know, cremate myself. I'm going to take care of my end of the life, and I'm going to make sure you kids have land that he paid off. It was like an acre .22, so an acre and a quarter, basically. And I'm going to leave you all some cash. He's been saying this for 3 or 4 years because he was getting sicker and more sick and more sick and more sick. You know how it is. So we find out that the life insurance policy has been, it's been cashed. But my father-in-law wasn't real bright, and I am just going to say it like that. Yep, I know he's dead, and you're not supposed to talk about the dead, but I'm about truth and facts. He put my husband's brother as the beneficiary, as the person that does everything on the life insurance. So none of us are 100% sure how much money the life insurance policy was for. But I remember my father-in-law once saying $15,000. So at the funeral home, my husband's brother tells him, can you finish paying this amount? And we were able to bring some out of cash, but we were short like $1,300. And you guys helped us do that. And you know who you are. God bless you. And we were told to our face, I'll pay it back when the life insurance policy goes through. I almost said no, because I know how it works. I'm not an idiot. I know that you could have given the life insurance policy to the people. Oh, that's a hawk. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. How amazing. Sorry, guys. You could have given the life insurance policy to the funeral home. They would have done everything, held the policy once it was cashed in. They would got you to give them your money, yada, 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 and the rest would have been given to the family. I know this. My husband didn't. My husband was crushed. Okay, he was raised in an orphanage, didn't have a mother all of his life. He had just been restored to his dad for the past 6 or 7 years. I wasn't going to say no, so we came out of pocket. Brother cashes in the life insurance policy and flat tells everybody, y'all aren't getting anything. Because I paid on it. No, he didn't. I paid it. I paid the life insurance policy. It's all mine. Then we find out that, and I already told you this, his dad had put the land in the aunt's name literally like 6 weeks before he died. When we had already all agreed to put it in his sister's name. Because his sister doesn't have anywhere to go. Stephen has land. His brother has a trailer that's, I don't know, it's a different story. But his sister is in the situation that she was really the only one that needed the land. So there's a Bible verse. If anybody's ever stolen from you your inheritance, I think it's in Haggai, is the one I'm thinking of. And it says, basically that if you steal a man's inheritance, the Lord will put a noose around your neck and you will no longer be able to walk upright. And if you steal a house from a woman, like even worse things will happen to you. You can Google it. If I find it later, I'll put it in description. But I love you guys so much. I've got to get home. I just wanted to update you on what's going on with my husband's inheritance. So, no, he didn't get anything. But the Lord has us, and Atlas, he's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. I just got to be really careful with that heart. Now that I know what we're dealing with, I can make sure that he's not outside in this Louisiana heat and he's not, overly active. But if you guys have had any experience with what's going on with Atlas, or you've had an experience with someone stealing your inheritance, please, share that with all of us, because that's how we learn, right? That's why I tell y'all all this stuff. I'm trying to save you the pain of what me and my husband have to go through. And just remember, we're only getting kicked this hard because we won't shut up. And the more truth I spew, the harder Satan tries to shut me up. But I'm just the type of person that the more you try to shut me up, the more I just keep talking. Can I get an amen? I love you guys so much. You guys have a blessed and amazing night. For the ones of you who get the newsletter, if you like the newsletter, look in the top of comments. For the ones of you who do get the newsletter, I'll see you in about an hour.